Let's get to work. Question, what exactly is this thing called work? What is this thing called work? What is this thing called work? All right. Because a lot of persons will say, finally, God don't do am. I don't get work. But what exactly is work? I'm just praying to God that I should get work. Oh, this one, that one. Oh. What exactly is work? Because if you understand what truly is work, every single thing changes. And I'll be doing you more harm than good that I explain to you the dimensions of work without explaining and defining the concept of work. I'll be doing the greatest disservice, and that will be an error on my part. So because I want you to get this, and I want you not just to get it, but I want you to grasp the concept so that you can as well help other persons. Permit me start by explaining what is work. If you rush down to your Google, your dictionary, what is work? They'll give you some, chemical or scientific definition. But the basic definition is work is any mental or physical activity done to achieve a goal. A goal, desired outcome. So when somebody says, I just did work, either mental or physical activity to achieve a goal. That's what we were told. And that is what, if you go online, you will see. But listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. The truth is this. If you want the truth, just type I do in the comment section. If you want the truth, type I do, type I do, type I do. We need to move very fast. All right, type in I do, type in I do, type in I do. The truth is this, ladies and gentlemen. As regards work, it is a discovery and manifestation of your gift to serve humanity. I'll say it again. Work is the discovery and manifestation of your gift to serve humanity. What does this bring to our consciousness? Within you lies the potential to execute work. Because we have tied the concept of work to qualifications. No, sir. No, ma. And I will explain. We're together. Just stay with me. Your work is not your job. If you heard what I said, type yes. Your work is not your job. The job you are doing, the job you are doing is not your work. Am I communicating? And I'll explain it. I'll explain it. So calm down and calm down. Your job is what they pay you to do. Your work is what you were born to do. And until you find your work, you can never be fulfilled. Have you seen a lot of persons that this year they will start a new job, next year they will go to another place, start another job, next year they are jumping from this job to the other job. What they are looking for, they don't know, but what they are actually looking for is their true work. So they keep jumping from this job to the other job, this job. Some do it in business, from this business to the other business, this business to the. What they are looking for is their true work. And I'll take it again. The work is the discovery and manifestation of your gift to serve humanity. So until you see it's within you. That is why nobody is the same. Nobody is the same. Your assignment is different from my assignment. Even if we are on the same job, you and I, our work is different. And there's a reason I'm saying it. Because we have coined, and it's not our making, right? It's not of our making. But then we have been made to believe that your job is your work. No. Your work is either revealed to you or you discover it. The work, what you have been called to do, is either revealed to you or you discover it. But there's a condition. You have to be in motion. If you heard what I said, please type motion, type motion. You have to be in motion with either your job or your business, but never in an idle state. It is for this very reason, when Jesus himself came on earth, the people he selected to elevate them to a level of work, they were people that were productive. They were people that were not idle. Even God, in his selection process, go from Genesis to Revelation, you will see the men and women that he used. These are not people that were idle. For some of them, the work was revealed to them. Some of them, they discovered it, but they were in a state of motion. That state of motion can be considered as a state of preparation. Why am I saying it? You see the business you're doing, you see the job you're doing, it is preparing you for your work. The challenge most people have is that since they are not in motion and they are laying down in bed, when it is time for the work to be revealed, when it is time for the work to be discovered, they are not prepared. So they miss it. And in quotes, they say one day go better. No, sir. Your season came, but you were not prepared. If you're following me, just type FF in the comment section. F stands for fully, the other F stands for following. But we need to be together because if you understand the concept of work, that within us, we have been, okay. Ambassador said this yesterday, that God himself, the introduction of God in the Bible, Genesis, was work. It is work that introduced God. Why am I saying it? It is actually your work that is supposed to introduce you. Somebody missed it. The reason we know names like Chinua Achebe is because of their work that has introduced them. Chimamanda Adichie, their work. Linda Ikeji, their work. Omoni Oboli, their work. The reason when we are no longer here, you will be known is because of your work. Please, did somebody get that? Did somebody get that? That after creation, God created every single thing put together, and then he created man, and he handed over to Adam. Ngwanu, get to work. Get to work. I'm just praying that even if it's one person that will get this thing, it will make a lot of sense. For some of you, this what I'm explaining, it will sink in tomorrow morning. Some of you 1 month later, some of you 12 months later. It's totally fine. But it's important that you get the concept as regards to work. So one way to know if you are working, if you want to know, just type I do in the comment section. If you want to know, type I do in the comment section. Type I do, type I do. If you want to know, one way to know if you are working, if you want to know, just type I do, just type in I do. Type in I do, type in I do, type in I do. All right, type in I do, type in I do. Mrs. Temi on YouTube, what are you doing on YouTube? All right, please confirm. Say my audio is not sharp. Can you confirm? Is my audio okay? Is my audio okay? Yes or no? Yes or no? See, physical session, I will be enjoying all of this thing, but Zoom for you. So give me a confirmation, please. Audio, is it on point? It is, right? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So one way to know if you're working, when your work affects what you are doing, when it affects the life of other individuals positively, that is how you know. That is how you know that you're working. Why am I saying it? I'm not negating, right? Because, like I said, there are dimensions to work. So I'm not negating any work per se. There are the high dimensions of work, there are low dimensions of work. But at the end of the day, if the outcome of your work only benefits you, that's poor work. That's poor work. You can't hold the sands of time. Nobody will ever remember you. That's why if I ask you, who is the gate man, or who is the security that was in charge, the personal assistant of our fifth president in Nigeria, we don't know that person. It's because of where the person decided to work. It's because where that person decided to work. And I'll break it down. Why am I saying it? There are levels to work. There are levels to work. Now, everyone you admire in business career is simply because they are working. Full stop. So my question is this: are you working? Are you working? You don't need to answer. You don't need to type anything. This one is internal. You don't need to do anything. Are you working? You have a notebook close to you. Just write it down. Am I working? With whatever I am doing, right? I'm saying because we have quite a number of persons listening to this. With whatever I am doing, am I actually working? Am I working? So let me take us down memory lane as regards the evolution of work. All right, as regards the evolution of work, how it has evolved over time, and how people are able to sink in and find purpose and do quite a number of things. So how in the world did we get here? How in the world did we get here? So let's go back in time, all right? Back in time. If you're ready, just type BIT, all right? BIT, that's back in time. Let me take you back in time, back in time. Many years ago, many years ago, many years ago, they say the best thing you can do as regards to advancement in the world globally is go study the past. When you study the past, you understand the present and you can predict the future, all right? So let me take us back in time. Fantastic. I see all the BITs. This is evolution of work from a global standpoint, all right? From a global standpoint, not the evolution of job, the evolution of work. How men and women have been able to find meaning by virtue of doing one or two things that have impacted the global scale. As at 3000 BEC, as before the existence of Christ, to 1500 Christ existed, right? CE, ancient civilization. The best a man or woman can do is going to the farm, being a builder, being a trader, being a soldier. That's the best you can do. Just 1 or 2 million activities. People are finding purpose there, doing this, doing that. Amidst that, philosophers emerging, a lot of different individuals pieced together. 1750 to 1900, Christ existing, we had the industrial revolution, right? So machines came, small machines came to work in the farmland to improve productivity. So people moved from various farm down to cities. So they were making advancements, little advancement. So while all of this transition was happening, some persons were saying, oh, what's happening here? What's happening here? What's happening here? And all of a sudden, the Industrial Revolution, as we have it, bettered the modern era, where the new normal became the educational system. The new normal became the educational system. And at this level, the concept of go to school, get a job, there'll be pension, there'll be gratuity, everything started taking place. Banks started formulating, healthcare sectors, industries at different territories started emerging, and they were looking for workforce. That whole drama started here. And people were paid heavily. People gave it their all as regards to their positioning. And 1990 to 2020, we had the internet era, where we had the rise of machines, super fast machines, right? And search engines, emails, communication became fast. You don't need to write a letter and wait for like 3 months for someone to receive it. You can send emails, it drops fast. All of that gave room for individuals to reshape their concept of work. Because how we were working in the year 2000, right? Listen, that's why I took time to explain definition. How we're working in the year 2000 is not the same way we were working in the 1700. Vast difference. And 2000 to 2019, we had the information era. It was a knowledge-driven economy where the people that possessed the knowledge, they set themselves apart. Knowledge of what? Knowledge of the internet, knowledge of the industrial revolution. See, it was just all about you grasping the knowledge and positioning yourself to serve that knowledge to other individuals. Ladies and gentlemen, what year are we in? Please, somebody talk to me in the comment section. What year are we in? I need our feedback. What year are we in? What year are we in? Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. What year are we in? I'm curious. I want to know. What year are we in? 2025, right? 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, this is you in 2025. The last time I checked, you were alive in 2020. The last time I checked, you were alive in 2010. The last time I checked, you were alive in the year 2000. And I can tell you for free, by the special grace of God, you'll be alive in 2030. But the question is, where would you have positioned yourself to be? Now, let's look at this. 2020, we had the pandemic. It disrupted the entire global phase, bettered the connected revolution, where you now have two options. You either create or you collaborate. And that gave room for a lot of creators, as we have it, call them content creators. They are thriving super fast because it is a revolution that they are maximizing. It's like a wave. Once you just position yourself, the wave is coming and you catch the wave, everything looks easy. Even if you don't have the skills, you can attest to the fact that there are some persons that you're like, this person is not supposed to make it, but the person is making it. If there has been anybody like that, of that nature, Just like you judge the person. You didn't say it out. Maybe you even said it out, but you judge the person, and this person is not supposed to be making it. But guess what? The person is making it. Does anybody come to mind? Anybody at all? Just give me a yes in the comment section. Anybody? Don't need to type the person's name. No, no. All right, but just give me a yes. It's simply because this person understands time and season and is riding on the wave. Why am I saying it? Already there's a wave activated. The question is, will you ride on it? Now we are at a very pivotal point. I will explain. Because here's the beauty of it. So, okay, let me do that. I want to say to our right, to our left, but then we're looking at this from a plain font. So to our right is the connected revolution. So our left is the artificial intelligence revolution. The joy of where you are standing now, as of today, is the fact that you can decide to turn to your left and create for yourself something formidable. You can decide to turn to your right and restructure your level of work. If you're on the same page, please type in yes. Just give me yes, give me yes. If you're on the same page, type in yes, type in yes, type in yes. You can decide to go to the left, or you can decide to go to the right. And you ask me, no, see, you don't need to wait for 2030 to start maximizing the revolution. No, already we have tech-driven companies that have entered a billion-fold. I was watching an interview few weeks back, and the gentleman said, I started the business 11 months ago. Now we just hit $1 billion upon evaluation. Here, tech company. While somebody has been somewhere trying to do another thing in another revolution, and they've not even seen $100 million in evaluation. Why am I saying it? It's a wave. So people are preparing to catch the wave. Others are already catching it. But it's a dicey spot that you and we are in. So if you're not careful, you will lose everything that you have. You lose every single thing that you have. Our advantage is what is behind and what is in front. Because we're at liberty to create or collaborate using the connected revolution. We're also at liberty to also create or collaborate using the artificial intelligence revolution. But if you don't understand how to do it in the artificial intelligence revolution, you will lose your money. If you're hearing me, just give me a yes in the comment section. It's very, very key. It's very, very key. But more importantly, what you do this year will set you apart. And if you miss out this year, as regards to having a solid understanding of what I'm saying, time will fail me to go into the details. But then, if only you can get what I'm saying, it gives you an opportunity to separate yourself. And my mentor said something. He said, the best time to create wealth is in the season that you are in. Now we are in between two seasons. That is double. That's double. And you're like, Mr. Emmanuel, Mr. Emmanuel, calm down, calm down. Are you aware that that application called ChatGPT, if you're here, you have used the application, you've asked that application just one question, whether the ChatGPT on WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, or the normal app itself, if you've ever asked her or him a question, right? My own, she's a woman, maybe your own is a man. If you've ever asked her a question, just type I have in the comment section. Just type in I have, type in I have, type in I have. Somebody talk to me, type in I have. Because I can literally go into that application now and say, Achalugo. I just give me like a business idea you think I can start in 2025 and I can scale it up to $1 billion by 2030. Just work up something. She'll say, okay, sir. She'll get to work. She'll explain everything. Da, 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 da. She'll say, okay, what industry would you want to pick it out from? I'll say, okay, let's do health. Let's do tech. Let's do fashion and design. Let's do IT. She'll break everything down. She'll build a business. I can tell her, okay, set up a website for me. Give me the codes and everything. Are you aware that I would have needed, if they are to show you the men and women together that you will need to mastermind and create that kind of business, fear will catch you. But guess what? We are entering a dispensation of ease, but do not be deceived. With ease comes more work, but you cannot fight a revolution. You embrace it and use it to your advantage. Am I communicating? Am I communicating? Because of the matter is every work comes with a reward, and your position will always determine your level of reward, full stop. Your position will always determine your level of reward. Always. There are rewards. Oh. That's why even God himself, Galatians 6 verse 9 said, do not be deceived. God cannot be mocked. Never. For whatsoever you sow, you shall reap. So when we look at what you're reaping, it's because of what you're sowing. And there are positions to which you sow. If you're a farmer, you understand. There are positions to which you sow. Ladies and gentlemen, there are 4 dimensions to work. There are 4 dimensions to work. If you're ready for this, just type in the comment section, I am ready. All right. If you're ready, just type in, I am ready, I am ready, I am ready. So I will explain to you how, amidst the fact that seasons will change, times will change, but one thing is constant. If you understand what I'm about to explain to you this very evening, amidst everything, come rain, come shine, you will still be relevant. If this is the only thing you understand, only at the end of the day, this is me telling you for free, you will still be relevant. When we are no longer here, you will still be relevant. Why? Because you leave a mark, an imprint on the sands of time. An imprint on the sands of time. It's very key. So I see all the feedbacks. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Let's dive into it. 4, not 40 dimensions, not 400 dimensions, not 40,000, just 4 simple dimensions. And you will use your hand and pick where you fall into. All right? You're going to pick for yourself. Okay, so let's go. First level, implementation. If you heard what I said, type implementation in the comment section. Type in implementation, implementation. Because of this level, I had to take out time on a quest to look for Mama Nkechi, and I found her. I told her, Mama Nkechi, pose for the camera. She posed, and I took a picture. Wow. I say, so beautiful, so sharp, well detailed. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Mama Nkechi right there, all right? Mama Nkechi fries akara. But I need you to understand something. She's operating at the implementation level. As regards to the dimension of work, she's at level 1. How do you know you're at level 1? You work with your hands. You work with your hands. If you're on the side carrying block, you're on level 1. If you're a teacher, you're on level 1. Construction worker, you're on level 1. Bank worker, you're on level 1. Medical doctor, you're on level 1. Lawyer, you're on level 1. Am I communicating? I can go on and on. And it's not for you to feel bad. No, sir. No, man. It is for you to know where you are, a point of awareness. And know that I am on level 1. And there are more as regards this level. Am I communicating? You see, these persons, as beautiful as their heart is, how does money come to them? Because money is key. They are exchanging a limited resource, which is their muscle, right? Multiplied by time, which is an unlimited resource. And they're saying, I want money. The challenge is when it comes to their muscle, there's just so much they can do. If you like, work shift in the morning, shift in the night. No matter how you want to cheat nature, a time will come, you will pay as a result of it. Am I communicating? Well, let's say you're a very dangerous person. The best you can do is 2 shifts. You do morning, you do night. You do morning, you do night. So your income is capped. Is somebody getting me? Is the implementation level. So for money to come to you, you need to implement, you need to implement, you need to implement. There has to be you putting the input. That's the first dimension. Largely people here, gateman, drivers, construction workers, very amazing, sweet people. They are so nice, so nice. But then where they have decided to position themselves, it placed a lead on them as regards to income. As regards to income. And why am I saying this? There are certain things you want to do, you can't do it because you're limited financially. Even God himself, there are certain things he wants to use you to do, he cannot use you to do it because of where you are. That's why he looked at it in the Bible. He said, Kai, wow. Okay, Pharaoh, no problem. Pharaoh, this dream should come to you. We'll send Joseph to come and interpret it. Because if he had carried that dream to give to a gate man, it would be a waste. True or false? Somebody talk to me in the comment section. It would be a waste. There are certain revelations. It cannot come to you. It will be a waste. No matter how you pray, no matter how you fast, no matter how you love God, it will not come to you. Even him, see, my God, he loves his children, and you're also his child. But no, no. These people at this level earn the lowest pay because anybody can do what they are doing. They are easily replaceable. Anybody at this level, you are the baseline. You are the masses. Anything can happen to you. Anything can happen to the masses. Anything. Any single thing. Any single thing. But when it comes to implementation, there are levels. There is grade A and there is grade B. I'll explain. There is grade A and there is grade B. Grade A, grade A in implementation, listen to me, are people that have a job. Grade A, grade B in implementation are people that have a business, but they're all in implementation. And I will explain. If I'm a teacher, my salary is fixed at 50,000 naira. For me to earn more, I might need to take some extra lessons, but my salary is fixed at 50,000 naira. But if I am Mama Nkechi, listen to me, and I fry akara, one bowl of akara is 50 naira. So you understand the different grade. One bowl of akara is 50 naira. And every single morning, this is me just estimating, right? And I'm using my calculator, all right? Every single morning, I do 10,000, all right? Okay, she can't do 10,000. I've not sold akara before, so I'm trying my best to do this math. But let's say every single morning she does, let me say 5,000. Should I do 5,000? It depends on how she sells this thing now. Mama Nkechi, have mercy on me. All right, so let's say she does 2,000. So 2,000 balls. Remember, one is 15 naira. So whether people are buying 500, whether people are buying this amount, that amount, her profit is 100K in one day. In one day. If she repeats that in 30 days, follow me, that's 3 million naira. I ask you on this day, do you know any woman selling akara that earns 3 million naira? Yes or no? Talk to me, somebody. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Do you know any woman selling akara that earns 3 million naira in profits? I want you to get this so that you find peace. Any, yes or no? I need a feedback. Yes or no? Yes or no? We're sleeping. It's too early to sleep. Do you know any woman, any at all? No, right? Do you know why? If Mama Nkechi leaves her, just takes her hand away from the plow, money does not come. Mama Nkechi is the only person that knows the secret sauce in her akara. Everything is tied to Mama Nkechi. God forbid God calls Mama Nkechi, she's no longer here. Business crumbles. But the challenges, the people in the implementation stage, like I said, they are the masses. They lack the understanding of the other level. So they think the only level is actually the first level. That now becomes a limitation because they are blinded. That's why what I'm about to explain further, some of it might be your first time seeing it, but it's a good thing because my assignment is to open your eyes. So type in the comment section, shine your eyes. Type it. So if John types it, Nkechi types it. So you're telling Nkechi, open your eyes, shine 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 your eyes. Because if you sleep on this, there's nothing. There's nothing. It's not by switching prayer points, increasing your time to fast. If you're not, see, once a woman is blind, that's it. That's it. There's not much we can do for such a person. Shine your eyes. Beautiful, beautiful. Level 2, as we've decided to shine our eyes. Level 2, level 2, unification level. Level 2 is the unification level. All right, it's the unification level. This level is greater than level 1. Because at this level, you are managing people who are working with their hands. People in these categories, managers of bank, people that manage clubs, they're in the unification level. So you times others times money times time equals to money. So your position as regards to leverage is others. Because if you have a team of 10 persons and they're giving in little input, when you compound it together, that's the volume. That's why I see, no matter how you're offended at your boss, you call him your boss. He's making more money than you, full stop. Because he's at the unification level. But there are certain things you need to do to get unification levels, right? I'm not here to teach you on that, but I want you to understand that there's a higher level. Managers, supervisors, team leaders, different sectors, different industries, different career paths, different businesses. At this level, they are the unification level. The beauty is that you have a higher pay than implementers because you manage resources and people. So at this level, depending on where you're working, you might be doing like 500,000, a million, 2 million. Some depend on the positioning, 3 million, 5 million, right? Yeah. Depending on the nation as well, you even hit 8 figures. But you are at unification. It's a beautiful position to hold. But guess what? With a snap of a finger, you can lose it. If you hear what I said, type yes. You see that position as a manager, team leader, supervisor, this and that, and you are there, right? You just do little work. You see, the people at level one, they are doing hard work, hard work. You just come, you just type on your phone, ta 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 ta, enter, I'm done for the day. Sometimes you don't need to show up, but because of where you are, there are a lot of privileges that comes with it. Some privileges, it comes with a car. Some, it comes with a house. There are a lot. Why? Because you are at the unification or managerial dimension. It's a beautiful place to be in. Trust me. But the worst that can happen to you is that you enter this dimension and you snooze. Just like the rich fool, right? My soul find rest. I have everything. I have everything. I have everything. Yeah. Game over. Immediately, God is like, come on, you have everything? Really? Oh, yeah, now come, come, come. Come up, Peter. No, no, no. What are you doing there? Game over. Why am I saying it? The people in this level have come to a conclusion that this is the highest they can get to. Somebody type error in the comment section. Type in error. 95% of them in the unification level, they have settled. They have settled. They are clinging on the level. Just gradually, gradually, let me take life, JJ. Yeah. JJ, let me not do more than myself. But they are only at level 2. Why are they not advancing to higher level? Because they have no idea that they're higher level. They feel the higher level is reserved for other specific persons, but not them. Not them. Not them. Why am I saying it? Maybe it's you I'm speaking to. I have no idea. But I'm saying, come on, God created you and He imputed a whole lot more. All right, a whole lot more. So if you're with me, type in more in the comment section. Type in more, more, more. So I'll give you more. So I'll give you more. So I'll give you more. Right? Like I said, as I'm breaking all of these things down, the idea is to spotlight and find where exactly you are. When you find where exactly you are, you begin to contend for higher dimensions. I will not force you, no, sir. Because even Jesus said it. Book of Deuteronomy, right? The word of God said it very clearly. I have set before you life and death, blessings and curses. Choose. There's an implication as regards your choosing so that you and your seed may live. So whatever dimension you settle for is not about you. No, sir. It's the fact that junior and junior, oh Jesus, they will benefit from it. Even the training you're attending, it's not for you alone. It's not for you. I am shocked with the fact that you are the only person listening to this. And your husband is there. You didn't send him the link. Your son is there, you didn't send him the link. Your wife is there, you didn't send her the link. Even your village people, you didn't send them the link. Let me give you more. Third level, communication. Somebody type communication. You see, it is at the third level. No, I love this third level. Why? This is where your journey towards wealth begins. This is where you listening to me, whether you believe it or not, this is where you're supposed to begin. But peradventure you did not begin here. Please, can you decide to step into this level? I will explain why. Please, I'm begging you. Hey, Joe, help. Help not just me, but help others that are counting on you. That you step into the communicative dimension. At this dimension, you use your communication, your words to earn via persuading, influencing, selling. It is your words. If you heard what I said, please type words. Why am I saying it? I'm very sure everybody listening to me, 1 year from today, 2 years from today, 3 years from today, you have this thing called mouth. This thing called mouth. I've seen situations where some people were giving birth without their mouth. But guess what? They did surgery and they split it open. They have their mouth. There are some people that were giving birth to somehow. They tried to restore those features of their body. They could not. But you see this mouth on. No matter how bad it is, your mouth, it must comfort. What does that tell you? God was intentional as regards to creation. This third level is our equalizer. That even if I am not from a wealthy family, if I understand the third level, I can attain wealth. That even if I am in Sokoto, I can attain wealth. That even if I am in Nigeria, I don't need to go to Canada. No. If you understand this level, you that want to japa, you will come down. Because the grass is not greener on the other side. It is greener where you water it. And this is one way you can water it. So you use your communication, words to earn, persuade. At this level, you activate your God DNA. Your mouth commands your income. If you say today, this is what I want. If it doesn't happen today, it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. Everybody here knows Davido. Can you equate his value? All he does is communicate by virtue of music. Quite a number of persons listening to me know Les Brown. Because of his positioning as regards to communication, he can never beg. And if God calls him today, because of what he has communicated, it will keep revolving and revolving and evolving and evolving, and he's making money. It is for this very reason that even in debt, Michael Jackson is still making money, because Michael Jackson settled at this level. Is somebody hearing me? That even, oh my goodness. I'm not sure everybody, but quite a number of persons have read the book Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe. I was doing the calculation. Okay, good. Now, things fall apart. Listen to me to show you how powerful this level is. I'm begging you, if you're distracted, pay attention. The book Things Fall Apart has sold, with the statistics I saw online, over 20 million copies. I don't even know the cost of the book as of now, but let's imagine Things Fall Apart cost just 2,500. I beg you in the name of God, use your calculator and calculate. 2,500 times 20 million. What do we have? What I need to understand is that as at this month, some group of persons will still buy Things Fall Apart. He is no longer here. But money is still coming in. Or should I talk about Chimamanda Adichie, the author of Purple Hibiscus? She's still here with us. But Purple Hibiscus have sold over 500,000 copies. As at then, the cost for it was 2,000 naira. As at then, I don't know now. But 2,000 naira multiplied by 500,000 copies. How much do we have? Do you know why? They're operating at the third level. So no matter how you hate her, oh, she's a feminist, she's this, she's that, yada, yada, yada. It doesn't concern the level. She knows how to communicate, whether in oratory or in written form. Communication is communication. Is somebody getting me clearly? That's why you see musicians, they are evolving. Comedians, they are evolving. Salespersons, they are evolving. Public speakers, they are evolving. See, the greatest gift you can give to yourself is your ability to understand how to sell. Once that is done, you're good to go. Once that is done, you're good to go. All right, did somebody do the calculation? Or are we scared? Did anybody do that calculation? 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 We are scared. My goodness. But then this is the level, right? Communication. Communication. There's no lead. You are the one that will set the lead for yourself by virtue of your growth, your capacity. Your capacity. It's for this very reason why if I pick up a microphone and I sing today, nobody will pay me. They will just clap. Am I communicating? They will just clap. But if Davido picks up the microphone, shut down, they will not just clap, they will start transferring money without him asking the level he is at. If I say I want to preach, you just like, it is well, it is well, it is well, it is well. Well done, you did well, well done, well done. More grace, more grace. But then we now have Apostle Joshua Selman ministry. The rest is history. Am I communicating? So as regards communication, it is your capacity that positions you. So the question is, what do you know that you want to communicate? If you heard what I said, please type in I did in the comment section. All right. Thank you, Madam Bianca. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's it though. That's it. Imagine what the income will be. What do you know that you can communicate? You say, Mr. Emmanuel, no, no, no. What do you know that you can communicate? Because we have entered that dispensation already. And individuals are maximizing it. And you rise to a level, you become an authority. What do you know that you can communicate? Because the last time I checked, there are people out there waiting, itching to hear you communicate. It is for this, see, I told you it's the greatest equalizer. Why? Even if you don't have hands, even if you don't have legs, as far as you have this mouth, it's not only to eat. That's the challenge. A lot of people, the only function of the mouth is to eat. You can still use this mouth to create. Am I communicating? You can use the mouth to cultivate. You can use the mouth to design your lifestyle. But what then are you using yours to do? All right? What are you using yours to do? What are you using yours to do? All right, so I need to move to the fourth level so that we'll get on with this. All right, so I need to move to the fourth level. All right, if you're ready, and someone's like, what's going on here? What's going on here? A lot is going on here. A lot, a lot. Like I said, there are levels to this thing. So I'm not downplaying the first, I'm not doing the second, but I'm saying at the end of the day, the Bible regards a good man as a man that leaves an inheritance for his children and children's children. So why not we find a way to communicate so that, listen, when we're no longer here, we have settled our generations unborn. If you want that, just type I do in the comment section. If you want that, just type I do in the comment section. All right? I do. Type I do, type I do, type I do. I'm saying it so that when you look at somebody, you can easily decipher and dissect where is this person as regards these dimensions. Where is this person? Where is this person? Where is this person? And then we have the fourth level, which is imagination. Imagination. Only a few are sent to this level. From communication, only a few are sent to it. If you settle at communication, you shall try. You shall try, amen? But only a few are sent to the imagination level. Only a few persons. Because at the imagination level, creating, you use your mind is at work. Your mind is what creates. So the creation process starts with your mind. You create ideas, you create products, create systems that don't exist yet, but you create it. Am I communicating? You create it. We're just on our own, Jeje. Elon Musk said he wants to take us to the moon. Who sent you? But guess what? Jesus. A trip to the moon, to and fro, if they show you the amount you will pay, and guess what? People are maximizing it. People are paying. People are paying. He started talking about Tesla. We're not seeing it. And you see, if you wait for a time for the general public to see it, it's late already. If what I'm explaining to you are the only person that is seeing it, I beg, seize it. Because if you're waiting for a primary one teacher to come and explain it to you so that you understand, it's already late. Because even a child that was given birth to now understands. You solve problems long before they exist. That's why when Steve Jobs was saying, this is what we'll do with Apple, this is what we'll do with Apple. Guess what they did? They sacked him. This guy don't go. They voted him off. Years later, they called him back. They said, bros, we just go beg you. Whatever you are seeing as regards this business, we can't see it. Please, Ngwanu, come back. That's how he came back. Till date, the concept that he laid down, they've not executed someone, right? They've not executed it. That's the imagination. But to ascend to this level, you pick it up from communication and then imagination. This is the zenith where we give accolades to inventors, creators, entrepreneurs. No lead. There's no lead here. Anybody in this level is actually a billionaire, soon to be a trillionaire, just depending on how the economy shifts. By virtue of some currencies, they are trillionaires, but billionaire status always achieved. There's no lead as regards income flow. Their pursuit is not money. It's not money that drives them. Yeah, for some, maybe just to know that okay, I'm top one, I'm top two, I'm top three. But the ultimate pursuit is advancement, is change, is innovations. Taking the human race to the next level. That's the ultimate pursuit, not to eat. You see, level 1, the pursuit is to eat. I want to chop. I just want to eat. I want to eat. Level 4, purpose. At this level, this is where God will now be speaking to you well. You'll be hearing God well. Okay, this is what I want us to do as regards Africa. Let's do this. Or there's a boy I will send to you. There's a lady I will send to you. Just empower this person. Whatever idea they bring, set it up. Because that is where they're operating at. That's where they're operating at. So, quick question. What dimension are you in? If you are bold enough, write it in the comment section. If you're not bold enough, your notebook, write it there. What dimension are you in? Because the dimension you're in will control the level of your compensation. It's not the fact that I'm a sincere person, I deserve more. No, sir. I'm someone that has good heart. No, sir. It is where you're positioned that you're able to command for yourself a certain level of cash flow. If you've answered this question in your notebook or wherever, just type done. Type in done. What dimension are you in? And I need to be brutally honest. The worst that can happen to you is that you lie to yourself. Feel free, you can lie to me, lie to others. But I beg in the name of God, do not lie to yourself. So what dimension are you in? Is it implementation? Is it unification, managerial? Is it communication? Now, here is something I want you to note. When it comes to communication and imagination, it is not every time the reward comes immediately. Am I communicating? It is not every time the reward comes immediately. 80% of the time, the reward does not come immediately. So you can be communicating, but there is no reward on the spot. But over time, the reward will show. And when the reward comes, it is always greater than what you expect. Always greater. Always. This training I'm doing, the reward of it, I will not get it today. No, sir. Maybe I'll get it in a month time. I don't know. Maybe in 6 months time. I don't know. Maybe in 1 year time. I don't know. Maybe it will be 10 years from today. I will get that reward. I don't know. But I have decided where to position myself. Is somebody getting me clearly? Is somebody getting me clearly? So are we on the same page? 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 Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. As I begin to close, all right? As I begin to close. So identify your dimension. Jim Rohn said, if you don't like where you are, I'm going to change it. You are not a tree. If you don't like where you are, change it. You're not a tree. Only a tree will remain and say, okay. Change it. You are not a tree. Please, somebody type in the comment section, change it. Type in the comment section, change it. All right. If there's anything God ensured He handed over to us was free will. Say, take free will. All right. You guys have it. Take free will. Give it to us. So you can change it. So seize the blame and the complaint when you have authority to reposition yourself. You have the power. So when you complain and you blame, you're just showing us that you have lost the power. right? So assignments, whether you take a screenshot, whether you write it in your notebook, but the assignment has to be submitted with the person that is your coach, your supervisor, I don't know, but you have to submit this assignment. And the assignment is simple. How can I upgrade my level? And in turn, upgrade my compensation 6 months from today. That's your assignment. So you have to respond to the assignment and send it to your coach or mentor or supervisor, or maybe your friend that sent you access to this. Your friend will guide you through because your friend has a coach, mentor, supervisor. If you're going to do this assignment, just type I will in the comment section. It's a free assignment. But I can tell you for a fact, if you do this assignment 6 months from today, you look back, you'll be glad you did this assignment. Because research has shown that when you take pen to meet paper and you engage in a thought process that stretches your mind, 80 to 95% of the task has already been done. But only 3%, listen to me, it's heavy data, it's not me saying it. Only 3% of persons will do this thing. Just 3%, no matter how we type, I will, sir, trust me. Trust me, sir. Me, don't joke with me. I will. It's only 3% that will do it. I'm telling you. Just the assignment, though. I didn't say go and just sit down tonight, answer this question honestly, and share it with your mentor, your coach, or supervisor. Only 3% of people will do it. Only 3. That's why I told you some people at a certain level they have settled. Let's just relax. It's life, man. JJ. God go do, and one day you go better. One day you go better. It's been 10 years now. It's been 20 years. It's been 45 years. When is that one day? When is that one day? All right. When exactly is that one day? So did we learn something today? Did we learn something today? Did we learn something today? If you did, type in the comment section what exactly you learned. If you did, type in the comment section what exactly you learned. Did we learn something? Did we learn something? I did, I did not, I did, I did not, I did, I did not. Type. I'm curious. I want to know. Did we learn something today? Because there's good news. I promise you that if you stay to the end, I'm going to unveil my good news to you. Did we learn something today? Did we? If you did, just type what exactly you learned. Give me a sentence, simple sentence, compound, complex sentence. However, just type in the comment section. I'm curious to know what is that one thing that you learned today. All right. What is that one thing that you learned today? What is that one thing that you learned today? What is that one thing that you learned today? What is that one thing? I want to know. That's the only way I'll know that for sure. I handed over something to you and it was accepted. And I'll share my good news and then I'll close. All right. I'll share my good news and then we'll close. So I'm seeing feedback here. Elijah says upgrade is a must. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Somebody talk to me. What is that one thing that you learned? Because it would be a crime that you come in here beginning to this point in time and you wasted your time. Like it's a total waste. Nothing. All right. Nothing to show as regards to it. It's going to be a waste. All right. It's going to be a waste. So talk to me, somebody. What exactly did you learn today? It doesn't have to be something bulky. Just type, I learned this, I learned that. I know you took notes, right? You can share your notes at the end of the day with the person that is your coach supervisor. All right. So I'm in between two revolutions and I have the ability to maximize both. Beautiful. Unification and ability to communicate. Beautiful. I learned time between job and work. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So while we advance towards work in itself, whatever your hand finds to do, do it to the best of your ability. All right. That's something you need to know. All right. That's what you need to know. It's beautiful. I've learned that my growth starts my capacity. Fantastic. I'm seeing the feedback. Amazing, 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 amazing. You see, the greatest gift you can give to anybody is to ensure that this link for easy, since we're building a community, this video will be worked on and then we're going to send it to the the official YouTube channel. So once the link is out, you can send it out to everybody you know so that they also can access what you have accessed. Because at the end of the day, you are the average of the 5 people you hang around with. So if you know this thing that you have learned today and nobody knows it, and those people are your friends, it's just a matter of time. There'll be trouble in paradise. All right. Well, I'll get to that. Let me share my good news. If you want to know my good news, just type I do in the comment section. You want to know my good news, type I do. And if you don't, feel free, type I don't. All right. As I begin to close, I want to share my good news. Say good news that will blow your mind. All right. Even me seeing the good news, my mind was blown. I was like, this is too sweet. This is yummy, yummy. All right. So if you want to know, just type in good news, good news, good news. It's about time. It's about time. It's about time. It's about time. All right. It's about time. It's about time that I share the good news with you. All right, people are sending private message. No, send it public. Good news. Just type good news. All right. GOODNEWS. Good news. Good news. It's either the people on Zoom are sleeping because people on YouTube are more active than Zoom. So I'm bothered. Right? I'm bothered. All right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Good news. Good news. Good news. Introducing drum roll. The divisions, right? Synergy Academy divisions. Pay attention to this. I beg in the name of God. Pay attention to this. All right. Pay attention to this. If you're part of the academy, you know where we're operating already. It is the communication level. All right. But if you miss out what I'm about to say now, I don't know how best to help you. So please pay rapt attention. All right. There are divisions when it comes to the academy. And the reason for the divisions to give you an opportunity for you to maximize it. So pay attention. If I have your attention and you're fully following me, type in FF in the comment section. All right, type in FFFF. The division was created to help individuals find a safe landing when they decide to be part of the academy. That is the essence of the divisions. All right, because there are some persons that say, okay, I like this feature, I don't like this feature, and I like this, and I like this, and I like that. So we have to piece it together to be able to communicate to these people. And when we communicate to them well, we are compensated. Am I communicating? Good. So unveiling the divisions that we have as regards to Synergy Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the basic divisions. Pay attention, all right? Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. What I'm explaining to you is as a result of a mastermind effect. So there is a higher being that is granting us an opportunity to access this, all right? So don't play how we say it. Pay close attention, please. There's a cash flow division. Coming on board the cash flow division, you have an opportunity to have a functional working plan for you to accumulate. In a space of 6 to 3 months, 1 million naira. If you heard what I said, type cash flow. All right, type cash flow, type cash flow, type cash flow. That's the cash flow division. So you're somebody that desires extra money, extra this, extra that. Financially speaking, you settle for the cash flow division. All right, so through the cash flow division, you have an extension where the Diamond project comes in and then the Amazon project comes in. That's the cash flow division. All right. And then we have the mentorship and coaching division, which is a tip of what we are doing now, which centers on upgrading your mindset, giving you access to skill sets, strategies to scale your business, scale your brand. So whether you're a career person or you're not interested in making money, there's no problem. But come on now, who's not interested in upgrading their mindset? So you have access to the mentorship and coaching division. That one is just there on its own. JJ. Our assignment with you is just mentorship coaching, mentorship coaching, mentorship coaching. So whatever you're doing, we evaluate and we'll see how we can take it to the next level. All right, that's the mentorship and coaching division. Just type MD in the comment section so I know you're following me. Type in MD, 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 MD. It covers interpersonal skills, communication skills, right? Business branding, a lot of things put together as regards the mentorship and coaching division. Number 3, we have the health division. With the health division, it centers on helping you improve your well-being. So you have access. So these are for people like, okay, if it's money, I have money. If it's mentorship, I have mentorship. But you see the health thing. You see, I was speaking with a health coach, and the coach said, as at now, the most dangerous place you can visit to if you're not careful is the hospital. I said, hospital. Say yes, so because you go to the hospital, before you know, they put you on maintenance something, they finished you already, they cut short your life by 10 years. Even you don't have an idea because you just feel that, oh, the person is called the doctor. So whatever they're saying is accurate. Not throwing shades to doctors, but come on, doctors, you know what I'm talking about. Right? You know what I'm talking about. So with the health division, you have a 90 days radical health transformation program issued to you. You have free health consultation and you have a health bundle given to you. We're only discussing health, health, health. If you heard what I said, just type PhD in the comment section. That is the health division. That is the health division. All right. If you were together, just type HD, 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 HD. Fantastic. And then you have people that their focus as it is now is social media. They are career people, they want to upgrade their skill on social media. They are business people, they want to upgrade their skills on social media. If you know anybody like that, just type I do in the comment section. Type I do, I do, I do. They just want to learn this thing called social media. They want to understand how Facebook works. They heard that there's money on social media, so they want to learn. They want to understand, YouTube. They want to understand Instagram. They want to understand WhatsApp. As basic as it is, they want to know what makes this thing tick and all of that. Such a person, right? Such a person is coming into the academy based on the social media division. You're not discussing money with the person. You're not discussing mentorship and coaching. You're not discussing health. I have identified, remember, you are a communicator. So In communicating with this person, you now know that what this person lack is money. We have the solution. You now know that what this person lack is mentorship. We have the solution. You now know that what this person lack is health. We have the solution. You know that what this person lack is social media. We have the solution. Who's excited? I think I'm the only person that is excited. Who's excited? Who's excited? And here's the beauty of it. We found a way to harness the amount. It's not free. Come on. It's not free. But we found a way to strike a balance with all these basic divisions put together. Listen to me. All these basic divisions put together. And we push. We beat it down, and we settled at 100,000 naira. 100. So with 100K, you can step into the cash flow division. With 100K, you can step into the mentorship and coaching division. With 100K, you can step into the social media division. 100K, you can step into the health division with just 100K. And it's a once in a lifetime payment, but you have access to a program that is ever growing. So how the program will be this year is not the same way to be next year. So it's ever growing, ever growing, ever growing, ever growing. Now there's more good news. Because you're part of Synergy Academy, directly or indirectly, all right, you have an unfair advantage. Somebody type unfair advantage. Type in unfair advantage. You have an unfair advantage. And with that unfair advantage, that means when you want to be part of the academy, you are not paying 100K. You are not paying 100K when you want to be part of the academy. With the unfair advantage, because everybody that's part of the academy has a unique academic code, all right, a unique ID code. So because you know somebody that has a unique ID code, or you have a unique ID code, you can use that code to influence your other persons that would want to be part of the academy. So they will not be paying 100K. They'll be paying just 70,000 naira. Full stop. Somebody type 70K in the comment section. Just 70K. So with just 70K, somebody can start the cash flow division and start building. With just 70K, somebody can get access to mentorship and coaching. With just 70K, somebody can get access to our health division plan. With just 70K, somebody can start up their social media plan. Just 70K. Shikena. But this is level 1. Am I communicating? This is level 1. Level 2 is the Synergy Academy Investment Division. Somebody type SAID in the comment section. SAID. Type in SAID, type in SAID, type in SAID. I told you there's good news now. We came prepared with arsenals, every single thing. All right. Synergy Academy Investment Division. This is for the big boys and the big girls. Here, we're not discussing business. We are discussing investment. Listen to me. At the basic level, we discuss business and all of that. Yada, yada, yada. Eh? At the investment level, our focus is investment. That is our focus, because we have men and women that have resources and they're looking at how exactly can I position my resource so that it is working for me. This is a specially designed investment division, and it's a 5-year plan. If you hear what I say, type 5 years. It's a 5-year plan because of how delicate, right, investments are. We have a specialized VIP session that we set in place for these VIPs to interact with them and qualify them if we want to do business proper with them. Am I communicating? Yeah, because we have a name to protect. So it's not any Tom, Dick, and Harry that will open up the investment division to. There are 2 levels. The actual cost is 1.5 million naira for you to activate a portfolio for yourself. Is 1.5 million naira to activate a portfolio, but you pick up the form. You picking up the form, you're paying 5,000 naira to pick up the form. But then to activate the portfolio, because the unique ID influenced by virtue of being a part of the academy, your people can come on board by setting up a portfolio. If they decide to set for VIP with just 1 million naira, and we work out a perfect investment plan for them for the next 5 years. Or they can settle for the VVIP portfolio. With that, work up a plan, right? So once they set up their portfolio 1.3 million naira, work up a plan for them for the next 5 years. Listen to me. The 1 million naira is not the investment. No, the 1.3 is not. That is to set up your portfolio, because we're going to be synced with you, all right, for the next 5 years. We're going to be synced with you for the next 5 years. So you get your form 5,000 naira, and then you fill the form, you accept the agreement and all of that. In the form, you indicate if you are going to be a VIP or a VVIP. And once that assessment is done, you come on board and we work out your investment plan because you already have cash flow. So we're showing you how you can channel your cash flow. Are we on the same page? If we're on the same page, type in SAID. If we're on the same page, type in SAID, 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 SAID. Now, what I did not mention, right, is called JARA. The JARA is the fact that if anybody comes on board, as you're listening to me, anybody comes on board to say they want the social media division, you that connects such a person to be part of the academy, you are compensated 20,000 naira. Am I communicating? You are compensated 20,000 naira. So imagine you have 5 women that have businesses they are running and they want the social media mentorship. Once they come on board, 20,000 times 5, you made an extra 100K by simply deciding to help somebody. You made money. But it doesn't end here. Now, with the Synergy Academy Investment Division, your compensation for having a VIP or VVIP come on board, minimum is 150,000 naira. Minimum 150,000 naira. If you're excited about this, just type SAID in the comment section. Give me SAID, 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 SAID in the comment section. All right, that's the Synergy Academy Investment Division. But we're not ending there. We're not ending there. We're not ending there. There's more. There's more. There's more. There's more. I need our feedback. I need our feedback so I know we're on the same page. All right, there's more. There's more. There's more. There's more. There's more. Okay, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Now, we have our Synergy Academy Charity Division. If you hear what I said, type charity in the comment section. Synergy Academy Charity Division. This is our way of giving back to the society. This is our way of touching lives. This is our way of being a blessing to humanity. All right? This is one out of many ways of being a blessing to humanity, not the only way. So with the Synergy Academy Charity Division, we have option 1, feed a family. To feed a family, you can simply donate 7,000 naira. Or you sponsor a family with just 7,000 naira. 2 families, 14,000 naira. 3 families, 21,000 naira. That's feed the family. Option 2, send a child to school is 7,000 naira. Send 2 kids to school is 14,000. Send 3 kids to school, 21,000 naira. So this is charity. Your reward is in heaven. The ultimate rewarder will reward you. I'm not the one rewarding. The compensation here comes by virtue of knowing that you have been a blessing to other individuals. If you heard what I said, type charity in the comment section. Type charity. So this is an extension of impacting the society and getting across to the less privileged. So if you decide to do option 1, feed the family, no problem. Option 2, send the child to school, 7, that's just a charity division. In whatever quantity you want to do it, there's no problem. But then we've made it very simple, very, very simple, easy peasy for anybody to maximize it. So we have an online store. Yes, you heard me right. We have an online store with seller. So if you type on your browser now, as I'm talking to you, you type www.seller.com/m, serving for mobile, /Synergy Academy. Enter. Bam. We're going to post all of this on the platform. If you're in the WhatsApp group, you'll see a notification of it there. Once you do this, you are going to get access to the store. All right, you're going to get access to the store, and then you'll see all these packages I mentioned. 3 items: the charity, the investment, and then the basic plan. All right, you're going to see the charity, investment, and basic plan. With the investment, what you're seeing is getting the form. So you're paying 5,000, and once you get the form, all right, once you get access to the form, that's when we'll proceed to discuss how you can make your payments. Okay, so this is the online store. You can take a screenshot of it, but then the link will be sent across. All right, if you're on the same page and you're following me fully, just type FF in the comment section. Type in FF. I told you next level. All right, next level or nothing. Either next level or nothing. That's just one. Now, if you have people, based on what you have learned, right? Based on what you have learned, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Based on what you've learned today, you want people, you have people that you like them to join the academy and be getting access to, because this is free mentorship. You're not paying time for this. You want them to be part of our weekly coaching. All right, it's very simple. We have our interest form. So this is the link to our interest form: www.bit.ly/join-SAT. All right, Synergy Academy Tribe, that's SAT, just something simple. So www.bit.ly/join-SAT. Anybody anywhere in the world that clicks this link, bam, there is a Google form that will open up for them. They will fill the form, input their details. Once we are done evaluating them, they will be sent the WhatsApp group link for them to join. All right, via email or via WhatsApp, it will be sent to them. That is how they can join the academy. If you're on the same page, type in yes in the comment section. So it's very easy. All right, somebody say, okay, I want to join this your community. I like the way they are doing things. I'm seeing transformation here and there. No problem. This is the form to fill. And then they fill the form and they'll be evaluated and they will be approved into our WhatsApp group. All right, into our WhatsApp group. So next week, our discussion is on your quantum leap advantage. It's going to be a two-part series. All right, there are two quantum leap advantage that if you're a man, you need. If you're a woman, you need. If you're a business person, you need. If you're a career person, you need. No matter who you are, as far as you are made in the image and likeness of God, you cannot miss next week. It's impossible. It's impossible. Because I'm practically giving you a quantum leap advantage I use, a quantum leap advantage other persons have used, and it works the same way 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. That is, they are two basic. There are quite a lot of quantum leaps advantage, right? But they are two. If all you can do for yourself and your children on board is to hold on to these two like this, just hold on to it like this. I don't want to say certain things to overhype it, but I'm begging you in the name of God. If you have a son, he should not miss it. If you have a daughter, she should not miss it. If you have a husband you love, you should not miss it. If you have a wife you love, she should not miss it. If you have enemies that you still love, whether you hate them, they should not miss it. There's a reason I'm saying it. All right, there's a reason I'm saying it. So, while at that, I can't wait for next week. All right, I'll strongly advise that the YouTube channel, we have to push up the numbers for the YouTube channel so that next time we can use the YouTube channel to stream live. Next week, Quantum Leap Advantage. I cannot wait. All right. Already the slide is ready. If you allow me, if I can continue now. Every single thing is ready as far as that. So my goal is simple, not to inspire you. That'll be a waste of my time, honestly. Nah, not to motivate you. If you want motivation, go on YouTube, watch motivational video. Not to impress you. It's like, come on now, come on. I know you've seen a lot, you've heard a lot, you know a lot of people. So not to impress you, but rather to impress within you the desire to be more, do more, and have more. That is my goal. That is my goal. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I welcome you officially to our next level, the Synergy Academy. If this session, left within you just a little bit of impression, please don't hesitate to share the link to somebody else. Let's see how exactly we can work together and expand this community. I can't do it alone. I need you. You need me. We all need each other to get to the next level. So I appreciate each and every single one of you that has stayed to the very end of this session. Links will unfold.